Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 1. I have to think of what actually happened last time, because it's been a while since we last recorded. I know we fought Riku, and we got our Keyblade back, and yeah, that happened. And in this episode, we're going to go more throughout Hollow Bastion. So yeah, we're actually using a good Keyblade now, thank God.
No, I don't know, that wooden sword was pretty OP.
Here's a sword, a wooden sword. It's made out of wood. That's still my favorite thing from those videos. But no, Olympia is debatably one of the best Keyblades. I wouldn't say debatably. It is one of the best Keyblades in the game.
Yeah, in this game, just because like it can cut through defense and like.
The boss for this world, you have to. I mean, you don't have to have Olympia for, but it makes it a lot easier to have Olympia.
Also, the boss of this world, you can just break with like magic, mainly gravity, and stop.
There's one thing. Oh wait, you can use. Okay. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but you can use stop on the main boss for this world. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know you can use it on the boss before the main boss, because I don't know if I did it in this recording, but I know in one of my runs I had to do for it. I for sure used stop on him, because I saw a video, and we'll get to the. Wait, what is it?
I'm on about a dragon.
Okay, that's who I'm on about. Okay. I know you can use stop on the dragon, because I've seen a video where somebody literally broke the boss, and they just kept using stop,
yeah, that's
and,
what I'm on about, yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this library section? There you go.
I have problems with puzzles like these, because I can see what they're doing, but it's not really a puzzle, since, like, it's kind of like a small boxed-off area, like most KH games are. Like, I mean, in this game, like most worlds are. So all you're really doing is, like, oh, there's the book, I put it here. There's the other book, I put it here. Like, it's kind of mindless. So I don't really see the point.
I like the idea, because I like when KH tries to do puzzles, because it's something different, you know, but like you said, this one's just kind of, like, it's just kind of eh. Like, I don't hate it. Like, it's enjoyable, I think. Like, it doesn't ruin this world for me, but, you know, it's something different. And it's better than, like, imagine if we have to do, like, a puzzle like this, like in Atlantica or something. How bad that would be.
I hate this chest shit. Is it 3 times you have to spin, or is it random? So I swear it's random sometimes to get that chest.
So, on that one we just did, it's 3 times. Because I've watched, whenever I'm, like, recording these videos, I watch Cyberman65's video, because I like watching his runs for, like, a guide sometimes.
Trinity's right there.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. I was being stupid. But, I was watching his video, and then when he did it, he had to spin it 3 times. Each one has a specific, like, amount it has to be spinned, I guess. That's the word.
Spun.
But, there you go. I don't know how to do words.
I don't know how words work.
I don't know. I don't hate this puzzle. I think it's okay.
You don't have to complete it, but if you do, you get an item. I know that. I can't remember what it is.
I think it is I want to say it's an orichalcum, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I can't remember, but yeah, you can just, like, stop doing the puzzle here, but you get a nice item if you complete it.
I always forget this one's up here, majority of the time. Just because it's hidden, but, you know. But, like, stuff like this, like, I know this puzzle isn't amazing, but this is one reason I do like Hollow Bastion, because Hollow Bastion feels the most, like, different out of all the worlds, I think. And maybe just because it's an original world, they kind of have more, like, leeway what they wanted to do with it.
This is a common theme in KH, like, the original worlds are always the best worlds in the game, and it's weird.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Usually, like,
in 2, specifically.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, especially in 2.
What would you say about BBS? Like, do you like Birth by Sleep's original worlds, or are you kind of on them?
I don't really like any of Birth by Sleep's worlds. It has the worst world in the series. Well, the most boring, which is Deep Space. Easily, like, the most boring world in the entire series. It's a hallway. It's literally all hallways and 2 large rooms.
That's okay. So I'm not defending. It's a bad world, but I don't think it's. I still think Deep Jungle is the most boring world in the series.
No,
I would argue.
I disagree. I think Deep Space is way worse.
Just wait until BBS and we have to record that world 3 times.
Can't we just skip BBS?
No, that's gonna be the best one, I'm telling you. That and 2 are the ones I look the most forward to. And 3, I guess, in the year 2030,
18.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh no, when we record it, yeah, but yeah, fucking, Actually, let's make a prediction. I'd say 2021. If we're still doing
What,
this.
is when we record 3?
Yeah, 3. We'd start doing 3.
I don't know, man.
Maybe a bit later than that, even.
I think it'll be like, if we're still doing this, it'll be like 2020. You said 1 or 3?
1.
Oh, I think it'll be 2023. Just because, like, next year, we'll do Recon. And then 2 is gonna take up a long time. Like, majority of the year, I'm pretty sure. Then we have BBS, which is also long. And then we have DDD. And then, well, 0.2 will be really short.
DDD isn't long either.
DDD is really short. You can beat, like, I think the longest...
It's about 15 hours you can beat DDD.
Yeah, DDD would only be like 20 to 30 parts, I think.
Recoded's for what? No, it's for shortest. I think you can beat Recoded in less than 10 hours. It's about 8.
So, I got an LP of Recoded. I mean, we did our movie thing, and it was like 9 parts. So, I bet it would probably be about 15 parts, probably. Like, how long is KH1 in terms of, like, hours? I don't really know that. Would you say it's about, like, 20 to 30, probably?
It's not that long. Yeah, it's about 20. I'd say, like, you can do it in a bit 20 or less.
The only reason this LP is a little long is just because I want to show quite a bit of stuff. And with KH1, I like to go a bit slower. Like, with 2, we're going to blast through. Like, 2 is going to be a long LP, but we'll blast through most of it. Like, I don't think 2 will be very long at all. Especially because, like, you can... Well, 2, I think just because I know it better. I know tricks and stuff to speed the game up. It's not as hard, so...
You can beat 2 in about 25 hours? 25 hours.
You cut out, so it's not like you said you could beat 2 in 5 hours. I was like, holy cow.
Well, you can if you speedrun it. You can beat it in about 3 hours. But no, you can beat 2 in around 25 hours, like an average playthrough. That's not how it goes.
It should, though. My favorite KH game is when you're the Librarian. When are we gonna get a KH game that explains what all these books are about?
Yeah, each fucking one. Each one is its own separate game.
And there's like 70 books. I will say, okay, let me ask you if, okay, so we know Hollow Bastion's probably coming, or Radiant Garden is coming back for 3. There's a spoiler for you. But, if they did it, would you like to see this area of Hollow Bastion come back? Because this was gonna be in 2 originally.
Yeah, I would. Like, because I think, like, especially with, like, all the movement options, kind of, like, 2 had and 3's gonna expand on that with kind of a nerf flow motion. I think kind of, like, zipping around the library would be really fun, like, to do with all your movement abilities. And also stuff like environmental things, like, I don't know, a Heartless battle in this area, and, like, if you hit the shelf, loads of books come flying out and stuff.
Oh, that would be awesome! Oh, that's a cool idea. I didn't think about that. I kind of want that to happen now. Wasn't Hollow Bastion going to be in DDD originally? I've heard that before, but I don't know if it's true or not.
I think Olympus was, because they found the Olympus music in the files for DDD. But, like, it got cut. Surprisingly. I'll give DDD that, at least it doesn't have Olympus in it.
See ya!
I don't know, like, I'm not, like, I think Hollow Bastion's probably my favorite world in the entire series. I'd probably say that, because I love it here. I love it in 2. The 2 version's amazing. Like, I mean, just everything the 2 version does. Like, you have the, you know, the amazing showdown in Hollow Bastion music, obviously. The 1000 Heartless battle, which is still really cool. You have the Demix fight. You have all the Tron stuff. You know, I love that.
I just like the little things as well, like, how this is like, I'm not counting End of a World because that's not really a proper world, and like it's basically a gauntlet, but this is the final world in KH1 and it's the first world in KH2, like minus Twilight Town. It's the first world which Sora goes to in a gummy ship in KH2, and I think that's interesting how you visit this one last but first in the second game.
I love when series do that, because like One Piece kind of does that, where like the so like One Piece has a time skip and they go to, there's an arc called Shabodi, I don't know how you really pronounce it, Archipelago, and like all of the crew gets split up, and then they have like 2 more arcs after that, but after the time skip, that's where they go back to immediately, and I love stuff like that when they do it. So I'm trying to, other series kind of do that too. I can't think of anything at the top of my head right now, but you know.
Does every kind of like anime or shonen have a time skip?
Does Cowboy Bebop have a time skip?
That's not a shonen. But yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you just said anime.
Oh, anime, yeah. No.
I'm trying to think. Shonen that doesn't have a time skip. I guess Kuroko no Basket doesn't? I don't know. It sort of doesn't, it sort of doesn't. Like, they just kind of go train for, like... Or, well, not really train for basketball, you know what I'm trying to say. They, like... They have, like, a skip for, like, a month, and that's really about it, but... But most do. Like, Dragon Ball does. Dragon Ball Z doesn't, I don't think. Oh yeah,
well,
Dragon Ball Z does.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are the same, though, manga-wise, right? Because, like, there's no difference. It's just Dragon Ball, isn't it? There's never, like, a Dragon Ball Z manga.
Like, okay, you know how, like, how Naruto goes from, like, Naruto to Naruto Shippuden?
Yeah,
basically, that's what Dragon Ball does.
Is the manga just Naruto throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, basically.
Because I know Dragon Ball Z, the manga's just called Dragon Ball. There's never, like, a distinction between... That's just what the anime called it.
One thing I actually do like, I will give Naruto this. So, like, when it's just, like, Naruto, like, part 1, all of the manga volumes are white, but when they go to the Shippuden stuff, the volumes become black, and I like that. I was like, that's nice.
I guess JoJo used to be it's not anymore, it's a seinen now, but it used to be a shonen, that never had a time skip. But actually it kind of does, because like when it goes to different parts, you see like characters grown up.
Even something like tying it back to KH, even KH has a time skip technically, so.
Oh yeah, it has a year time skip.
Is KH gonna be an anime? That's not just a theory, it's a game theory. Or anime theory, technically.
KH would be a cartoon before it would be a anime.
Yeah, see, I think with KH I don't think for an anime art style that would work. I feel like it has to be just, I mean for all anime art cartoons, if people get mad about that, let them get mad, you know, but, I mean, it fits better with like a Disney cartoon style.
Did you say you had trouble, like, collecting the emblem pieces for this part because you forgot how to do it?
No, this is later on. This is for like this is a much later part. Now, the first time I did like play this game, I did. I will admit that, but now this is easy. Once you kind of do this in one time, you kind of remember everything you have to do.
So, like, this is kind of topical, but last week there's a Nintendo Direct, and Smash got.
I was like, he's gonna bring up Smash or KH. I was like, I knew it.
But yeah, you know, it's topical. Like, could Sora be in Smash? The answer is no.
What?
No, I don't think that'll ever happen.
My heart's weaker than his?
It's not even because of like. It's not because of even like. Allowing like Sora to be in, like, that's not the problem. Like, he could easily get in. Like, that is Disney. He's a Disney character, and they will not let him in there because Disney are really protective of their properties, and they don't want to see Sora beating up like Sonic.
Plunge deeper into the dark.
I mean, I want to see Sora beat up Sonic, but
grow even stronger.
Okay, I believe you.
What should I do?
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be I don't want to say it could never happen, because we have Cloud and Smash 4,
but,
so
like,
anything is possible.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that it couldn't happen because of rights. It's because Disney wouldn't let Sora fight, because that's... You know, Dissidia was meant to be a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up, yeah.
The reason it wasn't is because Disney, like, we don't want our characters fighting each other. And Sora is a Disney character, he's not a Square Enix character. So I don't think they'd allow it. Well, I don't know, Sora's been crossed over in other games, like he's in World of Final Fantasy as a summon. What else is he? He's in like a Final Fantasy mobile game, and so he has done some crossover, but only with Final Fantasy.
Isn't his summon in like World of Final Fantasy like super lame apparently?
Yeah, because he doesn't speak, and he doesn't even have... Because the best thing about World of Final Fantasy is, like, when you summon, they get their own themes, don't they? Like, and some of them are really good. Like, the FF13 one, it's a remix of Blinded by Light, and it's really good.
Yeah, well, that's actually... We used that in a previous part, I'm pretty sure, so...
Yeah, and, like, the KH one, they don't remix Sora's, like, any Kingdom Hearts battle themes. And it's like, why? Why not? I'm gonna be, when I first played this game, like, I didn't know how to get those down at all. Like, I didn't think to use gravity on them for some reason.
Because you could... Did you use shortcuts when you first played this, or did you not use them?
I did use shortcuts.
Okay.
God, I'm not like...
You can't say... No, you can't say I'm using them now, technically, because I was like, I'll stop, so that way Philip won't have a heart attack by the end of this LP.
Oh god, when we play KH2, that's when I'm gonna be frothing at the mouth.
When we do 2, I will use it, because with 2, I feel like you have to use shortcuts. Oh, you don't have to. You can play the game without them and do fine, but when you get to some of those secret bosses, you have to use shortcuts.
In 2, I'll wince a bit every time you use Cure. It's like, use potions!
Now, that won't stop. I will keep doing that, but...
I never use Cure in, like, KH2 anymore.
What am I doing? Why am I just standing here?
Sora, are you okay? Sora!
I think I forgot to edit something out. Oh my god, I forgot to edit part of this.
Sora! Goofy. Goofy's like, Sora, please. Get it together, man. There we go.
Sora's like, Goofy, I can't move my legs.
I think Sora just got a stitch. And like, he had to... you got a... That wasn't meant to be a pun. But yeah.
I knew. Why is Dumbo... Okay, why does Sora get so small?
I think he's meant to represent the mouse in Dumbo. Because, like, Dumbo has a mouse friend.
Oh.
Does Dumbo's, like, illustrated portrait for a summon creep you out? Like, I was just looking
It's a little too big. I think they actually made his portrait too big. So, I think it isn't cropped correctly, and it looks really weird. I will say that these guys, when you first play through this world, can be a little hard to fight, depending on what you have, but if you're like me, you strike right and just
We
kill
probably
them.
mentioned this in one of the first parts, but, like, it's been ages since we've done that, but, like, I miss tech points. I think they should bring them back for free. Like, I think it's kind of a shame that they were only in this game, and they never brought them back.
It's such a shame, because, like, it's such, like, you don't really need them. You're okay
No,
without
but it
them.
rewards,
It's just a nice thing to
you
have.
for, like, doing something different, like parrying an enemy, or, like, hitting a different part of the enemy and giving you more XP. Like, thinking outside the box to kind of, like, have more combat options. And that's cool.
Instead of, like, because you get, like, in 2, where it's just, like, you literally can just win the game by just pressing the X button.
And that's because, like, 2 has so much going on, but, like, people never experiment with it all because that's the game's fault. It should be balanced better, and they fixed that in Final Mix. But, like, original 2 is kind of like, you can literally beat it by spamming X, and, like, it has so many systems you can work with, and it's a shame.
That's why a lot of people. That's like, well, like Richie. Well, when he talks about like KH2, he's like, it's a hack and slash basically, and I mean, that is fair criticism for Vanilla 2. I will give him that, but Final Mix does fix that, thankfully. Because like in Final Mix, you don't have to use. You can still win by just. I mean, you can still win the game by just pressing the X button a lot, but it's more fun, I guess, to play it the other way. If you do those secret bosses, you can't just do that, because if you do, I mean, you can, but you're gonna have a really hard time.
Remember, like original. Speaking of like original KH2, reminded that game didn't have a dodge roll, which sounded really weird.
It's terrible. Oh my god! Listen, I want to try and replay Vanilla 2 one day just to see how, like, because I'm so used to Final Mix 2 now with the dodge roll and everything. So I want to see like how bad I'm gonna be at it. I mean, it won't be like bad because 2's pathetically easy, but you know.
Why is Donald just walk? Oh, there's a Heartless up there. So what are they doing?
I will. Okay, so Hollow Bastion is a good world. I really like this world a lot, but that is the worst thing about it is because there's so many of these little spiky things. I don't really know what to really call them.
Dark balls. Oh,
sure.
They're defenders.
Well, no, that's the enemy. Yeah. That's a random end for the part, I know, but I couldn't really... I had to end it somewhere. But, that's the only bad thing about this part of Hollow Bastion is because you have to, like, touch those signals, and you can't because there's so many enemies, and you have to fight a lot of stuff. It's really annoying. We'll see more of that when we have to come back here later. I'll just put it that way. So, in the next part, I think we're going to go through more of Hollow Bastion, and, yeah.
Boo-hoo.
Philip, say something funny.
No.